Ma'am, you're sitting on the sidewalk.
Yeah, because I'm allowed to.
I'm a lesbian, and, as soon as they finish up with the brown people, the yellow people, they're going to hit the gay people too.
And I know that millions of children have died from hunger as a result of what happened with USAID.
Millions of children have died?
Millions of children.
Where did you get that number?
I watch the news all the time.
Which news broadcaster said that?
I watch MSNBC.
Would you like to sign a thank you card to ICE today?
No.
No?
No.
Well, Milton was convicted of sexual assault of a child and ICE removed them. That's a good thing, right?
No.
We're here in St. Pete at a rally against Doge doing audits in the state of Florida, and there's a big whopping 25 people here. I'm so proud of them. Everybody hit that like button to show your support. They rallied 25 people. I'm the highlight of their time here, let's be honest. So let's see what they have to say.
Watch what they do, not what they say. Watch what they do, not what they say. Watch what they do, not what they say. Watch what they do, not what they say.
Right? I can dance.
What they do, not what they say. Watch what they do, not what they say. Watch what they do, not what they say. Watch what they do, not what they say.
Not what they say.
Thanks to you guys always supporting our channel and donating to me at patreon.com/Kaitlin Bennett and hitting that notification bell and watching every single one of our videos. You're gonna have a lovely quality video today because we upgraded our camera equipment. So thank you guys for that. Just wanted to give you a shout out there. Today we are in St. Petersburg. The Florida Doge is actually auditing the city, and they are in City Hall right now doing that audit. And there are some protesters. Not many, but there are some. So let's go see if we can chat with them and see what we can get, because there's not very many over there. Okay, let's go. You're the first person we talked to today. We're in St. Petersburg. What's going on inside City Hall?
Actually, I think the insurance commissioner was there earlier today, and we're protesting about all the Dodge people who are here to audit Pinellas County. We don't need it here. We don't want them here. We're also protesting everything that's going on in this country, including the use of our money to weaponize and militarize our people against our own people. So yes, we're protesting about everything that there is to protest today of what's going on in this country, especially here in Florida. We're next. So I'm a lesbian, and as soon as they finish up with the brown people, the yellow people, they're going to hit the gay people too. Okay. We're all in this together. We have to fight for our rights, and we need to fight for everybody and each other.
This is a right-wing
That's what I thought.
Why would you assume I'm right wing?
Because, for me as a Christian, you feed the poor and you heal
Why
the
would you
sick.
assume I'm right wing?
Because you feed the poor and you heal the sick. And what they're doing in this building is they're
Why
taking
would you
money
assume
away
that I'm
from
right
the
wing?
poor.
Is it because
They're taking
I'm
money
noticeably
away.
different looking than
what
all the
you're
people
doing-
here?
What you're doing is you're claiming the name of Christ, and you're taking money from away from poor people who need it, and medicine from sick people who need it. And if you wonder why people are leaving the churches, it's because of the hatred and the division and the sarcasm we see coming out of the religious right.
We like DEI. Okay, if you're not afraid, you're not paying attention. What are some things that we should be afraid of?
Excuse me, you're blocking the sidewalk.
Get off the sidewalk.
Please get off the sidewalk. Get off the sidewalk.
Ma'am, you're sitting on the sidewalk.
Yeah, because I'm allowed to.
She's allowed to sit on the sidewalk, but I'm allowed to stand on the sidewalk. I'm just wondering, my audience might not know what's going on. What are some things we should be afraid of with this audit?
State is trying to take over our city government.
Okay.
By the way, who the hell are you?
My name's Kaitlin.
And you're okay. That says.
Oh, just don't touch my stuff. I'll show you.
Hangout.
Yeah, it's just a YouTube channel. I'm
Okay.
not the news. I'm not the TV or anything. So what is going?
Yeah,
What are they
I'm aware
targeting?
of the types of groups that use the word liberty these days, like Moms for Liberty. Yeah.
What is Moms for Liberty? I've never heard of that.
They're right-wing crazy people who have been active in school.
Oh, so like homeschooling initiatives, maybe?
Some of that, I'm
Okay.
sure, but mostly they've been trying to take over our public schools boards.
Okay. So, when you hear liberty and you associate that with the right wing, why is that?
Because you guys are really good at naming things.
Okay. Do you ever want to use the word liberty with anything that you do?
No.
Okay. That's very telling. Thank you for being honest. All right, let's count the people here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're not even breaking 25. Are there more people coming? What is this? Republican Jesus, thou shalt not care. If you could say something to Christians watching this, what warning would you give them?
I'm not interested in talking to you.
I've seen you before, so I
Oh,
know
thank
that you're
you.
not exactly who you say you are.
Who do I say I am?
Lady, you're trying to cause trouble. Don't
No,
she's
I'm not.
kind.
My name is Kaitlin Bennett. I have a YouTube channel. I don't know who she thinks that I say that I am. Well, she might be talking about Jenna. I'm not Jenna today. Today, I'm Kaitlin Bennett, and I have a YouTube channel. I am a Trump supporter. I do agree with the audit that's going inside. And so I'm just talking to people here today about why it is you're against it.
I've seen what Doge did in Washington
Yeah.
to our country and to other nations in this world. And I know that millions of children have died from hunger as a result of what happened with USAID.
Millions of children have died?
Millions of children.
Where did you get that number?
I watch the news all the time.
Which news broadcaster said that?
I watch MSNBC all the time if you want to know what side I'm on.
No, I know what side you're on. That's fine. But what sources gave you the information, I guess gave MSNBC the information that millions of children died because of Doge cutting back from US aid?
I've got a brain God gave me, and I appreciate that.
Okay.
And I think when I watch them cut off food supplies just at the drop of a hat for no reason, and we stop helping other countries, people die as a result. It's just
And millions of children?
how many children are not getting fed, and they don't last long if they're not getting fed.
So when you say when they're finished up with the brown people, can
Well,
you go?
they're rounding up people that are so-called criminals.
Right.
So they have quotas that they have to meet. So, okay, after they finish rounding up the people that they can clearly see from their color of their skin, now they're going to go for people who they assume might be gay or they know might be gay.
Okay.
So,
So
it's
you think they're
more-
just rounding up any brown
Yes,
person?
they're rounding up anybody they can. It doesn't matter if you're if you're a U.S. citizen, doesn't matter. They're going to take you because they have a quota to meet. So
Of like a certain number of brown people?
a certain number of any kind of person they perceive as an immigrant, regardless of whether or not they're a U.S. citizen.
Yeah.
So brown, black, yellow, green, it could be any color. But as long as they say, oh, that person isn't a white person in the United States, so they must be an immigrant, so we have to go after them. Yes, I truly believe that's what's going on in this country.
I heard you say there's another one tomorrow. All right, you're working 2 days in a row. You get that girl, you get that grind, girl. She's on it. She wants that dough. She's working 2 days in a row. There's another one of these tomorrow. That's awesome. Good for her. With that being said, if you like the work that we do here, you want to be part of Liberty Hangout team, we have YouTube memberships. It's so funny. Go in there, look at the perks for $2.99 a month. You could help support us in what we're doing, get cool badges, get cool emojis, get discount codes for merch, 50% off. It's honestly such a great deal, and you support what we're doing here. If you want to particularly help my security fund, you can go to patreon.com/Kaitlin Bennett. Even $5 a month will get you into my Facebook group. We chat one-on-one there, and we have a good time, and you help keep me safe. I actually brought something if the people here today wanted to participate a little bit more. It's a thank you note to ICE. I just wanted to send this to ICE, say thank you for keeping the USA safe, and these are some of the people in Houston that they deported. I have a thank you card here. We're actually signing to say thank you to ICE for deporting these people. Would you like to sign a thank you card to ICE today? No?
No.
Well, Milton was convicted of sexual assault of a child and ICE removed them. That's a good thing, right?
No,
That's not good?
I don't know what you said.
Milton.
I can't hear it.
Milton was convicted of sexual indecency with a minor.
I can't hear what you're saying.
She's choosing literally to ignore.
Not what they
that Milton sexually abused a child and ICE deported them and says, no, that's not good.
What you say, that's not fair.
You really can't hear
You're
me.
lying.
You can't hear me?
How can I?
Come over here. Come over here.
Well, I don't want to talk to you.
Not
Do you want to sign our thank you card?
Watch what they do, not what they
Wait,
say.
well, we watched what these guys did, and it was really, really disgusting stuff. I think it's good that these people are out of the country, and I wondered if you guys would sign a
what
thank you
about the
note.
white men and boys who have committed massive crimes? How about them?
Yeah, do you have a thank you card for putting them away? I'll sign it.
Watch what they do.
I'd sign that thank you card.
They say.
Would you like to sign mine?
No,
Why not? You aren't glad these people are out of our country?
I'm not signing a thank you card to ICE.
But they got these people out of our country. For example, Jonathan was convicted of unlawful
First, I
possession
have
of a
to believe
firearm.
you.
You guys hate guns and you love gun control. He was possession of an unlawful firearm. That's not good.
That's what you're saying.
No, this is straight from government documents from Houston. These are police reports.
What they say.
Great.
Isn't it good that these criminals were deported? You could sign this thank you note.
I'm not signing it
Why wouldn't you thank ICE for getting these people out of our country?
because I'm not sure they did everything right. For all I know, they walked in, grabbed these guys from the dinner table, and threw them on a plane to God knows where.
So you're a Christian, right?
Yes.
Okay. So your shirt is about trans people, right? Did you have the trans
Yeah,
flag?
it is. And
Okay.
and no, you guys are going to.
Well, I'm just wondering- I'm just wondering-
Jesus. All right, Jesus.
Jesus also makes people perfectly in their mother's womb from the moment of conception.
That's
And
not-
you're wearing the flag that confuses people and tells boys that they were born in the wrong body and that they're actually little girls.
Okay.
Is that very
Are you-
Christian?
Well, children are made in the womb all sorts of ways.
What?
I said, is he the bodyguard?
Yes, he is, so don't touch him.
Oh, okay. Too late.
Well, stop touching him.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved wretches like you and me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. Love God and love others like yourself.
Do you think God makes mistakes when he creates children in their mother's womb?
I'm not playing into this.
Do you think God makes mistakes and he makes little boys actually turn into little girls?
I'm not going down this rabbit hole
Because you can't defend it.
because you'll chop up what I'm saying.
You just say it and we'll put it out there. Defend it that God makes mistakes in the womb and that when he makes someone a little boy that they can later say, I was born in the wrong body. Do you really think God is putting people in the wrong body?
Love others as you love yourself, and especially
That's not what Jesus says.
And
Jesus says, love
especially-
others as I have loved you.
especially love those on the fringes, the sheep and the goats. And for me, as a straight white male, people on the fringes are the poor people that the folks in this building are cutting the funds for, and they're people who are being rejected by mainstream society. Yeah! Thank you!
But you claim that millions of children died. So I was just wondering
I
where.
haven't counted each and every one.
Okay. I was just wondering where you heard that number from, because if that's true, that's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Yeah. So where's that number come from?
Who cut off the funding for AIDS medicine for all the children? They don't last very long after that.
Okay.
The first,
So you're just assuming that millions of children died.
like I say, God gave me a brain. He told me to use it. I'm using it.
Do you think that's a little bit dangerous and disingenuous to just tell me and just claim
Probably.
that Trump
Probably.
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 Thank you for admitting it. I appreciate that.
Probably.
Don't answer.
Are you a Catholic by chance?
Not what they say.
No, you're a Methodist. You go to Allendale United Methodist Church. Oh, okay, this is interesting. This is a shirt from his church, Allendale United Methodist Church. That's actually a church's shirt right there with the trans flag on it. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. Actually, there was also a church, a Methodist church here in Tampa that kicked Adam Francisco out of their Immigrants Are Under Attack meeting. And they have a whole bunch of LGBTQ plus stuff up there too. So it's funny that she carries around a sign, a blasphemous sign, mocking Jesus and what he's said to us. But there's people here that are literally taking his teachings and lying about them. So that's very interesting. Did you hear about just a couple weeks ago in Houston, they actually did They looked at all the stats, and they've arrested about 350 illegal aliens there. And between all of them, there were thousands of violent criminal convictions, including a lot of stuff which I can't say right here because I don't want this video demonetized, but violent offenses, sexual offenses toward children and women, and sex trafficking and human trafficking. They got 350 people out of Houston. Would you say that's a good thing?
How do we really know that those people are violent criminals? I can't trust what the government is telling us anymore.
Yeah, well, they know because they have been convicted of it, and they were deported or they were in jail and released, and they came back into the country, so they have a record of having these
that
crimes.
That is true. Okay, but I still don't think that we need to round up people, especially wearing masks and whatever, to go to that extreme. I think if you're an illegal alien here, you have certain rights. If you're a criminal, you still don't get to go deported to El Salvador. I don't think any of that is correct. I think we have
What should we do with
the United
what
States.
kind of rights do illegal aliens have in our country?
They have human rights, just like anybody else. I want to see due process. It's not that I'm against law and order. It's not like I'm against people who are here illegally. They should be deported.
Okay.
But quite frankly, deported in the way that we have, that is a process, not for people to round them up and have them attacked in their cars and pulled out of their cars that way.
Isn't it good that these criminals were deported? You could sign this thank you note.
I'm not signing it
Why wouldn't you thank ICE for getting these people out of our country?
because I'm not sure they did everything right. For all I know, they walked in, grabbed these guys from the dinner table, and threw them on a plane to God knows where.
Jose illegally entered the U.S. 4 times, has been convicted of sexual indecency with a minor.
So you can cherry pick all the examples you want, but I'm still
That's
not
not cherry picking.
Yes, it is.
There was 356 illegal people, illegal aliens, gang members were arrested in Houston, and they deported them with serious, disgusting crimes. Out of all of them, out of all the people that they arrested, all 356 people, they illegally entered the U.S. a total combined of 1,434 times. And they have been convicted of 1,685 criminal offenses.
Didn't do the damn paperwork.
I also like this sign right here. Did you draw that? Headed for a fall. Wait, what does that mean? That's about Trump falling off of a wall? Yes, I can see you nodding your head. What exactly does that mean? Like he's headed to be hurt, like physically? That's wild. That's a wild one. Okay, this one says, citizen action against Doge racism. How is Doge racist? How is a simple government audit racist? Can you explain how it's racist? They just hold up these signs with these very bold claims, but they don't back them up at all. How is an audit racist? Do you think due process is they get detained because they are illegal, and then they go before a judge and they get, that is what's happening?
No, that is not what's happening. They're going in front of a judge, like, rubber stamping it and sending them out to wherever.
Okay.
Africa, El Salvador, whatever.
Okay.
Countries that they don't even belong to, they're not even citizens of.
Right.
And I think that's wrong. I think we have a right, we have a responsibility to handle this in the way that we in our country have rules and laws. Those are the rules and laws we should adhere to.
Should the people coming illegally adhere to our laws about not coming in the country unvetted?
Correct. I mean, we do have a process, and that is the way that we have in this country. We've always had. And people who are here illegally, I'm sorry, but there is a process, and this is the way that you have to handle it. You can't just have people crossing the border because they want to.
Well, Trump, because of his efforts with the border and the revamping of ICE, for 2 months now, there have been 0 border crossings that have resulted in the illegal alien being released back into the United States. There's been 0, which just last year at this same point.
I don't believe that. And number one, this isn't
so you
Trump.
think people still are coming over and being released?
Let's go back.
Okay.
This isn't Trump.
Okay.
I mean, this is Trump, what he's doing. the United States government, bipartisan, had an immigration bill that was incredibly tough. Kamala Harris supported it, as did other Republicans. If that bill had been passed instead of stopped because Trump wanted to have credit for it, then we would have had tough immigration laws.
How is DOJ ruining our government?
You don't know?
Well, I'm here to get your voices.
They have fired tens of thousands of people who were doing a job to help us Americans have a better life.
What job did they fire people from?
Well, they fired them from all different departments, education,
Watch out for this lady.
yeah, all different departments. In fact, probably every.
What they do, not what they say.
Watch what they say. Watch what they say. Watch what they
I literally have no words when they do. She almost ran her straight into. I thought she was going to throw her away for a second. So it's interesting. Whenever I find someone who actually wants to talk with me and actually can articulate their beliefs and wants to share them with you guys, not even share them with me, but share them with you guys, they literally grab them, almost yank them into trash cans and pull them away so they have no chance to share their opinions. Is that because there's people specifically trained with talking points? That are those are the only ones allowed to talk, or why aren't people allowed to talk at these things?
Because you're against us.
But isn't that okay?
Yes, but I'm not interested in talking to you.
You just talk to me.
No.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm a good foot taller than you. Don't do that.
Look up that Pope and see what he says about immigration.
So Justin's wearing a Pope Leo shirt for reference, guys. What does that have to do with Pope Leo and my husband?
He's not Pope Leo.
Watch what they do, not what they say.
Are you one of the verified people that's allowed to speak to me?
Watch what they say.
No. So only verified people are allowed to talk to me?
Watch what they do.
I don't know.
You don't know? Would you like to say what you're here for today?
They do. Watch what they say.
Your flag is in my face.
Sorry about that.
What's the worst thing about Trump supporters?
Not what they say. Watch what they do.
I'm a Trump supporter. I'm a Trump supporter.
Yeah, I figured that out.
Yeah, I look a little different than you guys. What's the worst thing about my fellow Trump?
You are definitely dressed better, but that's about all I'll give you.
I'm dressed better than you guys?
Today, yes.
Does that make me stand out as I might not be on your side?
No, your name does. Your group name does.
It's my YouTube channel. It's called Liberty Hangout. So this woman just keeps going on about how I don't really fit in here because I'm dressed better than the rest of them, and I have something. I'm holding something with the name, with the word Liberty on it, and so that makes me stand out as someone that's against them. Oh, Freudian slip. You'll love it. Last question. What's the worst thing about conservatives?
There's nothing bad about conservatives.
Well, okay, fair.
So it's not conservatives, it's people who are MAGA and they believe that it's okay to stomp all over rights and laws and to do whatever.
What's the worst thing about Trump supporters?
That they have no empathy and no love for people, and that they just want to see people hurt. I think that's the worst thing. Conservatives, we live in a country where we have extreme people on both sides as well as people in the middle. There's nothing wrong with that. That's democracy.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. You're very well spoken, by the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome.